Now let's give a warm welcome to Caro.
These days, I work on healing the hearts and the minds of leaders within organizations. As a leadership coach, I develop conscious leaders and mindful workplaces. So what I get to do is simple, but far from easy. Developing conscious leaders and mindful workplaces is all about raising self-awareness. We can't change behaviors that we're not even aware of.
There's one thing I can leave you with today when it comes to communication is to practice the platinum rule. To communicate with others the way they want to be communicated to. The most important thing is to raise the self-awareness of how you showed up in your group. How you do anything is how you do everything. The way that you showed up in this particular activity is probably the way that you're showing up on your team in some way when you guys are working on a project.
We get conditioned to think and behave in certain ways that keep us stuck, or worse yet, repeating certain behavioral patterns that diminish our leadership potential.
Imagine the impact that we would have if we're doing things intentionally. I want people to experience this.
Mindfulness, or moment-to-moment awareness, empowers us to be more focused, to be more present, and to be more intentional.
I really enjoyed Carolina's presentation about how to accelerate my leadership, specifically about understanding what I am broadcasting and being aware of the energy that I bring into the room.
Something I really liked was her conversation around managing up, managing down, and managing sideways. I think it's so true what she said. If you win people's hearts, they will follow you anywhere.
As a leadership coach, facilitator, and speaker, what I do is I help leaders uncover their blind spots. That way they can make better choices about their leadership habits.
It's almost like having a big mentor speaking to a large audience, and it's almost like she's speaking to you directly.
And the benefits of all the work that I do is having a leader that is more emotionally intelligent, because that person will create a positive work environment with strong relationships. They'll manage conflict productively. And as a result, that leads to more productivity and more profitability for the organization.
We've been talking about gender, we've been talking about sexual orientation, we've been talking about race, ethnicity, all of these aspects. The brain's actually processing so much information and so quickly. This idea that we're all biased is sometimes hard for us to digest.
The process I use is not about delivering content. Information does not equal transformation. So the question I ask myself is, what is the experience that I can bring to the audience that will allow them to have eye-opening moments so they can see themselves more clearly?
So if we can accept that and sort of move past that, then we can start having the conversations. We have these unconscious beliefs that we've learned at a very young age that we're not even aware of, and that is driving and dictating the results.
Your personal and professional development can unfold by design rather than by default. And neuroscience is proving to us that we have the ability to retrain our brain for success, however you define success for yourself.